let's get in Mayuresh Joshi. Mayuresh, we're a little short on time, but we had have a couple of stocks that are doing very, very well. Piramal Enterprises is up close to around 8%. Any view on that one?
Afternoon, Nigel. I think the entire thesis that is getting built around Piramal is that the wholesale book will start coming down quite significantly, and retailization will probably take a large chunk in terms of both volumes as well as value when it comes to the balance sheet. And the second element to this will obviously be that asset quality pressures and the recognition that they've been largely doing on their balance sheet for the wholesale book, and even the troubled part of the retail book through the acquisitions that they have done. A large chunk of that is largely behind us, and therefore I think as new quarters start coming through, it will largely emanate into better sourcing and better asset quality numbers as we move along. So I think that's the entire premise and thesis on why the momentum in PEL is largely.
Okay, I think we just saw the Cipla US sales number flash past. I think it was 222 million if I saw it correctly, which would be along expected lines because the range was somewhere around 218 thereabouts. So the US business has done well. Margins, EBITDA on all fronts, profits. Cipla has beaten estimates on the numbers that have been reported today. Mayuresh, hi, good afternoon. So many numbers coming in. Let's get your view on Bajaj Finance and the kind of statements that the company has made, right? They're saying maybe there could be some deterioration in asset quality, cost of funds could go up, and the stock understandably sold off. What would you do here and what's your advice?
Afternoon, Surabhi. No, I think two things. One, I think in terms of the results itself, results largely in line with what the analyst community was expecting. 32% AUM growth. The NI growth has been quite robust as well. They've added almost 3.84 million customers in the first quarter. And therefore, I think when you're probably looking at the core dynamics are looking quite stable. I think these 2-3 statements that have probably come through, GNP is between 1.2 to 1.4. I think the management probably needs to clarify because on a standalone basis, Surabhi, Bajaj Finance has reported GNP as in this quarter at 1.1. So I think talking about standalone numbers of that 1.2, 1.4% range is something that needs to be looked for. And the second element in terms of moderation of both NIMs and loan growth going ahead, is it because of impending competition or are they getting a little bit more aggressive when it comes to their rates for new borrowers? So that competition probably might not snatch it away from them. So I think the core numbers have been okay. I think these 2-3 qualitative issues which will determine numbers going forward is something that the street is a little bit worried about. So I think I'll wait out for the management call, Surabhi. I think wait for clarification on all these aspects that the management can give us.
Okay. Mayuresh, thanks for those views.